about set for football. Blake Groupie is ready to get us started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
I mean, we talking about in those jeans, but if we talking about jeans songs, you know, we talking about like, what's that fucking shit? Nelly got one.
Bottom.
Yeah.
Whatever. Apple bottom.
Yeah.
Apple bottom. Don't be touching my girl's hair like that.
Oh, she's like the main one?
There's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play. Holding them to no gain.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
Damn.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
So what a friend do?
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They go play action with Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 35. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Henry up the middle. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Bruh, chill out, man. You ain't even nobody with these ain'ts.
Again, it's Henry.
With these ain'ts, man.
Down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game.
So I really love that song. I mean, it's a good beat.
Let's go and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right?
I don't remember hearing that song for real. It's a good song, though. Wayne had a good version of that, too.
This will be a gain of 6.
It's funny how some people just
down to the 15 from the 21.
There's an audience for
there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This 2nd and 4. Henry out of the pistol.
Big Hen. Y'all gonna have trouble with him.
At the 6. 9 yards on the play.
Y'all gonna have trouble with lightweight. Lightweight. You see that fist in this nigga's chest?
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Inside handoff here to Ricard. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Patrick Ricard, A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
What?
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
What's his name? Bow Wow? Oh. Yeah, Safari too? Yeah. She had a baby with Safari.
Tucker now to
This
kick
nigga
it
name is
away
actually
following the
Safari.
touchdown.
Yeah, didn't they have a whole crazy operation?
She was doing the most.
Drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She came out first.
She was acting like it was him, but then we come to find out it was really her.
Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
Man, fucking, I heard Gorilla just did something to her fucking face. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. Sad.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle.
Ah, hell, stop the cap.
And across
God
midfield he goes
damn.
into Raven territory.
Niggas
7 yards on the pickup
just
there,
can't be
and it'll
bowling
leave it
through all
with a
my
2nd and 3.
goddamn linebacks, bro.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, you can go for a touchdown. But the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire
darker,
offense.
right?
But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
They'll send a receiver here in motion. Here's Carr now going to fake the jet.
Come on, you supposed to, boy.
Play action. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like
You better keep it on the ground.
Pick, but instead,
Better keep it on the ground.
To the turf.
That's all I gotta tell you. Keep it on the ground.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Carr going to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
On 3rd down, it's very simple. Make sure you get beyond the sticks, make the catch, pick up the 1st down. But in this case, he turned it into bonus time and was off to the races for a monster play.
Kamara is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Impenetrable, damn.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop
Back in
down
those
into the line of
days,
scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Kamara trying again, and he takes it across.
Light skin wasn't even in like that back in the day.
Alvin Kamara, a 5-yard touchdown run.
I was in the light skin bitch before that shit was even popular. Now everybody want the lighty now.
Boy, 2 long, sustained drives by each team to start things out. is kind of similar to how the pitch clock has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out of here quickly if we get a few more drives like that.
Boy! Going to be intercepted. Washington now to return it.
Stop playing with me. Stop playing.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations.
Oh, really?
In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Oh, stick it. Oh, she's still, Bobby.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick
still
this
out there, Miami.
This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah. That's her 2 up top? Oh, wow. That's both of them? God.
Inside handoff, Henry.
Jamaican?
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Tell me.
Here comes 3rd
Oh, you got some turkeys in the back, nigga? You got a chicken coop back there, boy?
Now Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go.
I was in the game on 4th and inches.
And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just say, give it to the big man in the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less. Not many of those left in the NFL, but for those that have one, perfect time to use them. Perfect time to get it done.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver.
Tell me about it. Which one, 2K or Madden?
Something short, shallow, going through defenders. Using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
I should have started a long time ago, but now it's going to be even harder. I don't know.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, man, you definitely need some time to lock in.
Here's Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Jackson to throw. He's able to find
flag on the play.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Oh, boxer? Yeah, I feel what you're up to.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Jackson. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Play action. It's Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Yep.
Picked off by Will Harris. And the Saints will have the football as this is
wasn't
taken
even
up
using
past the
it.
30.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Carr now on first down. Flushed out right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they talk it over, we step aside. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. To throw his Carr. Being chased out left. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, here's Rashid Shaheed. Well, now how about this return? And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 63 yards. And the Saints come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your turkey bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
A give to Henry. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 47 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. Tucker now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Oh, yeah,
on first down, Carr. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
Oh, and that was a big-time hit right there. And receivers understand when they run into the danger zone, that's the expectation. Really good job of catching the football, holding on, despite the discouraging type of a hit.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
A give. This is Kamara. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Shotgun now for Carr. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Marquez Valdez-Scantling from 17 yards out.
And the Saints answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
It's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the 4th. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Play action. Now Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Jackson to Andrews on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson. When you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. A short throw caught by Andrews.
And after that,
got them yards up there, dog.
Why so many teams in
Got
the
them
league
yards
are
up.
emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Another carry for the fullback, Ricard.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
3rd and inches, just turn around and hand it to the big guy and let him plow forward and pick up a first down. A lot of people think that the offensive line, they may almost take the play off because they got a big guy back there pushing forward. I think it actually works in reverse. I think they block harder because they love seeing that guy get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Jackson to throw.
And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Go big dog.
And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of
Go
on the
big
other
dog.
foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Here we go. First and goal. And they'll try to pound it in with Ricard.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Henry fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short.
Let's give credit to the defense. They got plenty of bodies to the point of attack and stump the run. I just wonder if the offensive line let down a little bit, knowing that the big guy was getting the ball, and they just expected him to pick up a first.
Here it is, 4th and goal. Again, it's
That's what it's all about right here.
And he's in.
That's what it's all about right there.
And barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game. The dramatic score to tie it, and now they just need the PAT to get the lead late 4th quarter.
I'm one of them
So
ones.
much for the
One of
touchdown
them ones,
maker.
brother.
It's all about the extra point attempter. And I can't wait to see how this one turns out.
So they're not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie.
It's a game of inches.
And they have
It's a game of inches, baby. Baltimore. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, everybody.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I was in this
This
game
fielded
on
right at the
4th
goal
and
line.
inches.
And he'll take it
Oh,
up past the
okay.
25 to the 26-yard line.
House of Remedy.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Remedy and flow. I like that.
throw. He's going to let it fly.
No.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Yeah, I like that too.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
No, he's not there.
Complete. So their final drive comes up empty.
GG.
And with that, the ball game is over.
Woo.
And a fun, close ball game comes to
You wasn't in here, I'll be turned up.
That last play, Charles, they
You wasn't in here.
They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
That was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last.
That nigga had me scared, but I kept saying.
Nice game overall.
That nigga had me scared. I hold my own.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
Tough.